Guys, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Because hey, this is Behemoth Blogmaster. We have to be pretty imaginative and creative if we're going to get anywhere in this series. Alright, well, I went about 8 years without watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from 1971. Then we're not talking about the remake, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, we're talking about the original one. I recently watched a chunk of it, everything up until the point where they're at the factory. So does that count as seeing it again? I'd say so. But a Chocolate Factory in real life is nothing like it is in this film. Or more specifically book, because it was a book first. This is one hell of a factory. Like, it's a privilege to go in here. Like, chocolate factories in real life are just big pieces of machinery that produce chocolate. I'm sure that you can go watch, like, how it's made when it comes to chocolate or something, so I'm not going to go in depth here. But there are no freaking trees with candy on them. There is no chocolate river where you can ride a boat and go down that tunnel of hell or whatever it's called. There are no geese that lay eggs. There is no anti-gravitational freaking room. There is no elevator that goes way up there and crashes through the ceiling. There's none of that crap. So this is freaking awesome. Yes, it's like a tourist attraction, except people aren't allowed to go in there, other than the people that work there and Willy Wonka himself. So this rare occasion, 5 lucky guests and one guest for each of them, so that's about 10 people, get to go into the factory, and all 5 of the people that got the ticket just so happen to be kids. Well, technically, I don't remember the names of all the characters, but that one chick, the one that was, like, demanding all that stuff from her parents, I want this, I want that, she has, like, her dad worked out of, like, I don't remember, but basically they had people opening and wasting chocolate just to see if they could find the golden ticket, and one person found it. So that person should be the one that goes there, not this stupid bitch. But I digress. Charlie was like the only good kid in the factory. Like, the rest of them were just assholes. And they all disappeared they all disappeared in the movie. I mean, in the remake we see that they got kicked out or something, but yeah. So Charlie's the one that won, and he was the poor kid. Wow. Alright, well, now look, as exciting as this place sounds, there is one certain group of people that hate it there. The Oompa freaking Loompas. The little short, midget, orange dudes that are slaves. And, fun fact, apparently in the book from 1964, they were black people that were kidnapped by Willy Wonka to make chocolate for him. They had stolen from some island or something. At least that's what I've heard. So, let's talk about it for a minute. The 1971 film, they changed them to orange because it wasn't considered appropriate to have black people as slaves during that time. Black people, by 1971, black people were mostly, America was mostly a black society. Like, it could be black and white, not just have them separated. So, Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech was in 1963, and the book came out in 1964. So, more specifically, August 1963 and January of 64. So that would have been like 5 months of a difference, and they still made Willy Wonka be like a racist prick and have him steal black guys from an island. I guess 5 months is not enough time to really establish this whole, no more racism crap. There's always going to be racism, but it's most of the public buildings, schools, entertainment centers, libraries, places like that, they all have to accept anybody from any sort of race or religion or whatever. But it wasn't always like that, and 1964, it probably wasn't quite established by then. And Star Trek also kind of made it popular with when black and white actors would work with each other to, make the film, like be acting in the film or whatever. The Oompa Loompas are slaves. Are they still sane? Is my question. Well, you'd think the factory would be shut down by now, but who knows? I mean, I know it's not real, but if this takes place in the 70s, then it could still be open. Because it's that magical. Well, guys, that was this episode. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.